Oh, summertime in Wales, in my vegetable garden. Not only is this an abundant vegetable garden right now, but it's abundant in flowers too, because I made a conscious effort to sow seeds for flowers, to plant bulbs for flowers like these incredible lilies and gladiolas. I can't remember the name of it, something like that. And right now, although it may seem like a summer's day, we're getting a lot of thunder at the minute, so this video could get rudely interrupted by the heavens. However, I want to talk about something that I've got in absolute abundance at the minute. I can't stop harvesting courgettes and zucchinis. Now, if you grow food, you will know that problem. It's not a problem, it's only a good thing. But I've resorted to burning them, and in the process, creating a delicious dish with those burnt courgettes. I'm going to serve them with the most amazing whipped tofu, all on top of a delicious toasted croissant. What a summer treat this is going to be. All right, well, after a brief thunderstorm, believe it or not, it's now summer in Wales again. And the fire's just about alive, which is good because it's time to burn my courgettes in a good way. Now, I started cooking in fine dining restaurants many moons ago actually now, but I do keep my ear to the ground and go to lovely restaurants regularly to get inspiration, to enjoy the occasion and the experience. But what I am noticing a lot of the time, these fancy restaurants are just cooking over fire nowadays to use those sensory experiences of being able to go into the restaurant and smell the smoke, but also because of the effect that it has on food. So really, it's going back to basics. And as you know, I've been cooking over fire for a long time, and it's something I love to do. I love being outside and cooking just after harvesting the ingredients. So I don't really have much of a recipe for this. So what I'm going to do is let this fire almost go to white coals, and then we're going to start grilling off the courgettes. I want them to be charred, blackened, and that smokiness will penetrate through right into that courgette. I'll pick some rosemary. We'll use that as a brush to brush some oil over the top. It's going to be great. Let's do it. Now, I know I'm making a bit of faff over this, but these are my homegrown courgettes, so I treat them with respect and care and a little bit of extra passion. And if you really want to get a little bit more creative, throw a little bit of the rosemary actually on the coals to infuse some of its fragrance. You can see the smoke coming off that rosemary already. It may add 1 or 2% extra flavour, it may not add anything, but why not try it? So to serve with this very simple burnt courgettes or zucchinis, I've got an extra special decadent creamy dressing to go with it. This is called whipped tofu. So all it is silken tofu whipped up with my whisk with a load of lemon juice and lemon zest, a pinch of salt, some garlic granules and some nutritional yeast. I'll also add a touch of olive oil, and that's it. It's so creamy and luxurious. I think it's such an underrated ingredient, silken tofu. Straight on the compost heap. Kobe! I missed that one. We'll slam dunk it though. That was an MJ. Oh, so you just gotta whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. And this is an amazing dairy-free alternative to something like ricotta. I don't eat dairy. I actually can't eat dairy. So this is an amazing alternative. It tastes incredible, it's so creamy. Whew, it's a workout. That is it. Luxuriously creamy. Let's give it a taste. So rich. And a little bit of peppery olive oil is sensational. Let's check on my burnt courgettes. Wow. Oh. That is exactly what I wanted, that blistering. That's where the skin has gone past the point of caramelization and has started to burn. It's absolutely beautiful. So all the smokiness is penetrating right through to that flesh. I can see some juices coming out as well. If you've got that powdery smokiness or burntness, it's not right. But this stuff, this is what I want. This is just pure flavor. Oh, yes. I'll just slowly roast the other side now, and then it's time to serve up. Before I take them off, I don't know why, but this phrase has been in my head for ages when I was writing this recipe. You've got to hit them with the oregano. It just feels right. And as soon as it's hitting, it's releasing that aroma. Let's get them off and toast the croissants. So these croissants are from an amazing baker around the corner actually. They're so delicious. And I thought, why not we toast them, but squash them whilst they're toasting? So I'm gonna put another cast iron pan over the top and wait for them to go really crisp and golden. Meanwhile, I'll pick some chives from the garden. I want a load, really finely chopped. That's gonna be a perfect garnish for this dish. Well, when I said I wanted a load of chives, I meant it. This is gonna be the icing on the cake. All right, let's serve up. Let's basically stack everything up. Oh, they're so crisp and there's so many layers. These are made by a baker called Artlist, and they're actually dairy-free too, so I can eat them. Whipped tofu goes on top, and then a load of chives, and then that courgette. This gets chopped into chunks. I'm gonna plate the last one up in the sun. Oh yes, that's what I wanted, a bit of sun. Something about this sun and this burnt courgette that's making me a little bit too excited. Cannot wait to taste this. This looks decadent. So simple as well, just a few ingredients, but we're heroing my homegrown veg, and I just want you to do the same at home with whatever ingredient you have. Hero it and make it the star of the show. Here it goes, guys. Oh my gosh. Grilling and barbecuing veg is so underrated, I've got to admit. It's incredible because the center is so moist and is subtly smoky. I'm not like overpowered with anything burnt, it's just lightly on the palate. And then the creaminess and the crunchiness of that croissant and the ricotta, unbelievable. Really overload it with the chives as well. Little chives, they're so mighty for their size in terms of that oniony kick that they give, but it just makes this dish perfect. Muy rico. Guys, I'm so happy to share with you my new book. Or actually, this is actually a revamped version of my old Christmas book that came out many years ago. I wanted to modernize it, and look at this beautiful green and the gold, it's matching my new kitchen. But more importantly, inside there's a whole heap of new recipes, new photos, and it's perfect not just for Christmas, but actually for Thanksgiving and any special festive occasion. You'll find some incredible new recipes in here, from preservation to indulgent desserts and incredible party food and edible gifts too. I'm very proud of this, and I'm so happy to remake it and offer something else to the world that's going to hopefully help you during the amazing festive Christmas times and so many other holidays and parties. So here it is, Plants Only Holidays, out now. Please support it, really helps the channel. Just click the link beneath this video to get your hands on a signed copy that my mum sends out all around the world. If you don't want to get it from my website, you can also get it from any good bookstore or on Amazon.